Welcome everyone to the Virtual Excel Academy.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome from wherever you are. We're with you too, and we're excited to share with you another lesson on the Virtual Excel Academy. Our hostesses of the day, we have Charlotte Cushman from Perkins and Texas School for the Blind, Paths to Literacy Manager. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Leanne Grillot, Director of National Outreach Services from APH.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Cheryl Kameh-Hannon. I'm a professor at Cal State University, Los Angeles. But we're all here to see our very special guest speaker for the day. Val Warmuth is from Mohawk Valley, upstate New York. She is a Braille specialist who loves Braille, is very enthusiastic about Braille, and teaches kids and adults of all ages, and she is here to share with us a lesson on Intro to Braille. Couple of tidbits: if you have Braille software at home, perhaps PerkyDuck or Braille Blaster, you will be able to use that to follow along. But you can also take out that wonderful handy dandy Perkins Braille writer machine. So take off the cover, pull that out, have that handy, and you'll be able to follow along on your Perkins Braille writer. So we would like to know, before we get started, who are you and where are you from? And as you're typing in the chat window, we always love to see what you're up to these days. So please introduce yourself in the chat window. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Catherine from North Dakota. Hello, Sophia from San Jose. Sherry, welcome. Dawn, welcome. Josephina, welcome. Skya, you're back. Gina, welcome. Jane, welcome. We are so excited to have all of you here. Keep on rolling in with those introductions. We want to know who you are. And I will turn it over in the meantime to Val. Thank you.
Well, thank you for the introduction, and thank you everyone for having me and for joining us today. I'm so excited about this. So today I wanted to teach you a little bit about just an introductory basic level of Braille. So if you are familiar with Braille, please let us know in the chat box, or if you're not familiar with it, let us know, because I expect that we're going to have people from all different categories today. So one thing I did want to mention was that I'm going to be using Braille Blaster software. I do have PerkyDuck open if somebody wants to see that, but I think that Braille Blaster will be easier for everyone to see. It is a Braille simulator, so Braille Blaster is Braille simulation software. Simulated Braille is different than the actual tactile Braille. I also have a Perkins Brailler right next to me that I'm showing in front of the camera. So if you need me to type something up, if you'd prefer to see it on paper, let me know. I can get that out for you. But it would probably be easier to use Braille Blaster. But I did want to let you know that simulated Braille is done by sight. You cannot feel simulated Braille. Tactile Braille, you will need to use the Perkins Brailler or like something just to get it, like an embosser or whatever, but we're not that far in this class today. Okay, so I wanted to start out by introducing you to the Braille cell. So I am going to be sharing my screen with you. Let's see, share. All right, so I am in 6-key entry or 6-key input mode on Braille Blaster. And if you would like to do this yourself, you can just hit F6, or you can tab over to the Tools tab and just hit the down arrow until you get to where it says 6-key mode. All right, so I'm going to use my home keys, F, D, S, and J, K, L. You don't need to use your pinky finger on either hand. So F, D, S, J, K, L, I'm going to hit them all at the same time. And that creates the full Braille cell, which is dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me show you on here. So the top left side of the Braille cell, that is dot 1. The dot underneath that is dot 2. The dot on the bottom left side of the Braille cell is dot 3. The top right side of the Braille cell, that is dot 4. The dot underneath that is dot 5. And then the dot on the bottom right side of the Braille cell is dot 6. All right, and those dots are important because they make up many different letters, words, parts of words, that they make up this whole fantastic method of reading and writing Braille. And it always amazes me to think too that it's only 6 little dots that make up a whole like form of reading and writing. All right, so the first thing that I think that we should do is probably start with the alphabet. So let me hold up a picture of the alphabet, but I'm also going to type it in. So let's start with the letter A. The letter A is formed by just hitting dot 1. So if you use the letter F and just hit that, that will form the letter A in Braille. So let's do that 10 times each. So and we have 1 up there, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and I'm going into the chat. Let me know when you guys are ready. You can type it in the chat. And I see that someone said, where do you get PerkyDuck?
I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, thank you. It's a free download. PerkyDuck is Braille simulation software from Duxbury, and you would do the same thing as I'm doing here in the 6-key mode in Braille Blaster. You can only type, well, you could type with different keys, but it will only make sense if you use your home keys. All right, are you guys ready for the next letter?
We have another question, Val. Is it available for Macs or just for PCs?
Yes, there is a download for PerkyDuck that is for Mac. Yep. They have a separate download link for Mac and a separate download link for Windows. Okay, so someone said they were ready. All right, so we're going to go down to the next line just by hitting enter. And now I'm going to do the letter B, that is dots 1, 2. So you will be using letters F and D on the keyboard. So you have to hit them both simultaneously at the same time. So combination 1, 2, so FD. Let's do this 10 times each. So 3, 4, 5. There we go. Good job, guys. Good. I see some of you guys typing it in the chat too. It says, what were the original letters to type in? Okay, so the original letters to type in for the letter B, that is letters F and D, and no need to be sorry. You have to hit F and D at the same time. F represents dot 1, D represents dot 2. So you're hitting a combination of dot 1 and dot 2, or F and D at the same time. To the person that said, I just get the F and D.
Was there a setting they needed to set so they can do 6-key entry instead of letter entry?
If you are in Braille Blaster, you can either hit F6 or you can go to the Tools tab. Let me show you. Here's, if you're using a mouse, I know it won't, JAWS I don't believe recognizes like this little area. There's like some pictures, but that's okay because all the same tools are up in the mouse, or sorry, up in the tabs. Okay, so if you were to go to the Tools tab and then you would down arrow until you found where it said 6-key mode, you can do it that way, or like I said, hit F6. If you're using a mouse, you can hit the little picture of the little Braille writer, and it will bring up like a block for you to type in. All right, so I think we're ready for the next letter. So the next letter we're going to try is the letter C. So now we're going to be using the combination of the left side of the Braille cell and the combination of the right side. So the letter C is dots 1 and 4 together. So it's a combination of those two. So here it is in a picture of it, 1 and 4. So your letters that you're going to be using to type with are F and J. So a combination of F and J, or 1 and 4, right there. Let's do that 10 times each. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, it's letters F and J together, or dots 1 and 4. Yes, good job. C is the combination of dots 1 and 4 together. And thank you to the person that said I was fast. I'll try to slow it down. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys.
You're doing great. So we have A, B, and C in Braille so far.
Yes. Yes, and to the person that asked if they were doing it right, as long as you're doing the, you're in 6-key mode, or if you're in PerkyDuck and like you're using your home keys, or like your home keys in Braille Blaster, then you're doing it fine. You're doing it just fine. And to anyone using a Perkins Brailler, as long as you're following the, I should have mentioned too, your finger placement on the keyboard. I'm sorry, guys. So if you're on your Perkins Brailler and you're using your, you set your fingers to match over the 6 keys that look identical to each other. So on the left side, there should be 3 keys, and then there's a space in between, and then there's another 3 keys on the right-hand side of that. So to do the letter A, you have to use your left pointer or index finger, push that down. To do the letter B, again on the left-hand side, you use your pointer finger along with your middle finger, left middle, and you push that down. To do the letter C, you use your left pointer finger and then your right pointer finger, and you're working on both sides of the keys at that point. Are we ready to move on?
Ready for the next letter.
All right, let's see. You guys are doing good so far. All right, so now we are using the letter D. Or sorry, we're going to create the letter D. So I'm just gonna really quick show you a picture. The letter D is dots 1, 4, 5. So that is letter F, J, K. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, that's dots 1, 4, 5. And then to do that using Braille Blaster or PerkyDuck, it's going to be letter F, J, K. And if you're on a Perkins Brailler or like a refreshable Braille display, anything that has a Braille keyboard, it's going to be your left pointer finger, your right pointer finger, and your middle finger on your right hand. See, we got a lot going on in the chat room. That's awesome.
Very good. We keep answering those, so don't worry. You can keep going.
Great, thank you. I appreciate the help. All right, when you guys are ready to move on to the next letter, just let me know.
You can type a Y in the chat room or the word ready.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the letter E. So letter E, I'll show you my picture. It is going to be dots 1, 5. So that will be letter F and letter K together. Let's do that 10 times each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, that's dots 1.5. And that's letters F, letter K together. And if you're on a Braille writer, it is your left pointer finger and your, I don't want to put up the wrong finger, and your right middle finger. That is the letter E. The letter combo for A again is just the letter F. Okay, so let's move on to the actual letter F in Braille. So the letter F in Braille is going to be dots 1, 2, 4. So you're going to be using the letter combinations F, D, and J. So let me show you my picture. So dots 1, 2, 4. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mess up? 1, 2, 4. Sorry. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 4, FDJ. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you're on a Braille writer, that's going to be your first pointer finger, your on your left hand, your middle finger on your left hand, and it's going to also be your right pointer finger on your right hand.
I think they might be all busy brailing.
I think so.
Okay, if you can move your page up so it's easier to see, that would be great.
Yes. Yep. Oops. Let me see if I can expand it a little. There we go. Is that better?
Looks great. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Yeah.
I bet we can guess what's next.
All right, let's move on to the letter G. So the letter G is dots 1, 2, 4, 5. So your key combinations are going to be F, D, J, and K all together. So on the Braille writer, that is going to be left pointer finger, left middle finger, right pointer finger, right middle finger. So F, D, J, K, 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's do it 10 times each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Good job working those finger combinations. All right, who can guess what the next letter is? If you guessed letter H, then you are correct. All right, so letter H, that's 1, 2, 5. So your key combinations or your letter combinations are going to be F, D, K. So 1, 2, 5, F, D, K. So on the Braille writer, that will be, you will be using your left pointer finger, your left middle finger, and your right middle finger. I'll give you guys another minute to write that, and then we're going to move on to the next letter. All right. Now we're going to the letter I. The letter I almost looks like the letter E. Here's the letter E. I'm highlighting it. But it's not the same. It's the reverse. So the letter I is dots 2, 4. So that's going to be key combinations DJ. So let's do that 10 times each. So D and J together, or dots 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you're on a Braille writer, it's your left middle finger and your right pointer finger. Is everyone following along so far? Everyone doing good? If you're doing good, put a G, or if you have a question, let me know.
I'm seeing lots of G's and great. Love it.
Nice. Good job, guys. Okay, let's do the letter J. So the letter J is like a flipped version of the letter H. So the letter J is dots 2, 4, 5. So you're going to be using the key combination DJK. So here we go, 2, 4, 5, or DJK. Let's do that 10 times each. So I'm on 3 and now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you're on a Braille writer, that's your left middle finger with your right pointer finger and your right middle finger. So 2, 4, 5, DJK.
We see lots of J's now showing up in our chat. You're right, we just did J.
Yep. All right, I see a K, so I think we're ready to move on. Someone's trying to tell me to move on to the next letter. Okay, so the letter K, that is dots 1, 3. So this is all the left side. So dots 1, 3, your letter combination is F and S. If you're on the Braille writer, you're going to use your left pointer finger or your left ring finger. So F and S, or dots 1, 3. So let's do it 10 times each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Okay, and now we're going to go right into the letter L, because the letter L is also on the left side of the Braille cell only. So the letter L is dots 1, 2, 3. So it's like the letter K, but with that extra middle dot added in. So it's dots 1, 2, 3, or letter key combination FDS. Or if you're on a Braille writer, you're just going to hit all the keys on the left-hand side. So that's your left pointer, left middle, left ring. Doing it 10 times each. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, dots 1, 2, 3, or FDS. Yes, it does look like an L. You'll start to notice that some of us that read Braille visually, some of these letters kind of look like the print equivalents, a little bit. But yes, the letter L in Braille definitely looks like the letter L in print, like a lowercase L. All right, are we ready to move on to the letter M? If you're ready, let me know in the chat. All right. So the letter M, we're back to working on both sides of the Braille cell or the keyboard. So the letter M is dots 1, 3, 4. So that's the key combination FSJ. So 1, 3, 4, FSJ. And if you're on a Braille writer, that's going to be your left pointer finger, your left ring finger, and your right pointer finger. So writing it 10 times each. I'm on number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, K was pointer finger and ring finger on the left hand.
We are halfway through the alphabet.
Yes. You guys have been working hard. All right, let me know when you guys in the chat if you guys are ready to move on to the letter N.
You got lots of yeses and ready.
All righty. Okay, so the letter N is dots 1, 3, 4, 5. It's a combination of those. So dots 1, 3, 4, 5. On the keyboard are letters F, S, J, K. F, S, J, K. And on the Braille writer, it's your left pointer finger, your left ring finger, and your right pointer finger and your right middle finger, all at the same time. Okay, so let's write that out 10 times each. So FSDK, or dots 1, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that one's got an extra dot than what we've been working with. All right, are we ready to move on? Yep. All right. So now we're going to letter O. Letter O is dots 1, 3, 5. Or on the keyboard, it's FSK. On the Braille writer, it's your left pointer finger, your left ring finger, and your right middle finger. So FSK, that's 1, 3, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you guys know how to spell the word no, N-O, in Braille. Yes, good point. The odd dot numbers make the letter O. By plugin, do you mean like a refreshable Braille display? Because I know you can connect certain refreshable Braille displays to computers and just type on them. And there's also some refreshable Braille displays that are standalones. All right, let's go to the next letter, letter P. So letter P is dots 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's letters F, D, S, J. And on the Braille writer, it's your left pointer finger, your left middle finger, your left ring finger, so all the keys on the left, combined with your right pointer finger on the right-hand side of the Braille cell. So let's do it 10 times each. So we did 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is the letter P. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. The next letter, letter Q, we're going to go right into because it's the same keys or same dots as the letter P, only you add on a dot to it. So with the letter P, we did dots 1, 2, 3, 4. With the letter Q, you do dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's letters F, D, S, J, K. And on the Braille writer, it's all the keys on the left combined with dots, your right pointer finger and your right middle finger. So left pointer, left middle, left ring, right pointer, and right middle. So let's do that 10 times each. So that's again F, D, S, J, K. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, 10. Is everyone still hanging in there? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, moving on to the next letter. So the next letter is letter R. So R, it kind of looks like Q, but you're taking a dot away now. So the letter R is F, D, S, K. So it's dots 1, 2, 3, 5. So on the Braille writer, that's your left pointer finger, your left middle finger, and your left ring finger combined with your right middle finger. So let's do this, F, D, S, K, 10 times each. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I see lots of activity in the chat. You guys are doing great. All right, moving on to the letter S. So letter S is dots 2, 3, 4. So that is the key letter combinations D, S, J. And on the Braille writer, that's your left middle finger, your left ring finger, and your right pointer finger. So let's write it 10 times each. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, that was D, S, J, or dots 2, 3, 4. All right. Let me know when you guys are ready to move on to the letter T. All right, moving on. The letter T, it's dots 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be letters D, S, J, K all together. On the Braille writer, it's your left middle finger, your left ring finger, your right pointer finger, and your right middle finger. So let's do it 10 times each. So that's D, S, J, K, or dots 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. All right, and in the chat, let me know if you're ready for the next letter. Oh, yep. Someone beat me to that. All right, so now we're moving on to the letter U. The letter U is dots 1, 3, 6. So that is the key combination FSL. So FSL and 1, 3, 6. On the Braille writer, it is your left index finger, your left ring finger, and your right ring finger. So FSL, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 6, FSL. Good job, guys. I see all that activity. You guys are working hard. All right, now the next letter, we're hopping right into this one. This is the letter V. The letter V is similar to the letter U, only like some other letters before, you just add on another dot. So the letter V is dots 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's letters F, D, S, and L. On the Braille writer, it's all of the keys on the left and combined with your right ring finger. So let's do that on the keyboard here. So 1, 2, 3, 6, or F, D, S, L. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good job, guys. All right, the next letter is W. And to do the letter W, you have to do dot 2, 4, 5, 6. So that will be letter D, J, K, L. So letter D combined with J, K, and L. So 2, 4, 5, 6. On the Braille writer, it's your left middle finger, your right pointer finger, your right middle finger, and your right ring finger. So the one middle one and then all the ones on the right. So let's do D, J, K, L, or 2, 4, 5, 6, 10 times each. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Who wants to guess what the next letter is? Yes, it is a backwards R. Yep, good job. All right, the next letter is X. So the letter X is dots 1, 3, 4, 6. Or you can use the letters F, S, J, L. And on the Braille writer, it's your left pointer finger with your left ring finger, with your right pointer finger and your right ring finger. This one, I always feel like it feels really cool to type for some reason. All right, go ahead and do that 10 times each, guys. So F, S, J, L, or dots 1, 3, 1.46. Good job. Okay, now we're moving on to the letter Y. The letter Y is dots 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, or FSJKL. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, or FSJKL. So that is going to be your left pointer finger on the Braille writer with your left ring finger and all of the keys on the right hand side. So let's go ahead and write that 10 times each. Ooh. And if you mess up, just hit backspace like I just did. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, FSJKL. 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, you guys ready for the last letter? All right, I see someone said ready, so we're going on. All right, the last letter is letter Z. So letter Z, and I don't know why, but I've always felt it to be the most complicated looking one, but it's not. It's dots 1, 3, 5, 6. So 1, 3, 5, 6, you can also use the letters FSKL. So FSKL, and on the Braille writer, that is going to be your left pointer finger with your left ring finger and your right middle finger with your right ring finger. So 10 times each, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The person that said, can I have the letter combo for the letters L, N, and P? So the letter L, that's dots 1, 2, 3, or you can do the letters F, D, and S. The letter N, that's going to be dots 1, 3, 4, 5, which means it's letters F, S, J, K. And the letter P, that's going to be dots 1, 2, 3, 4. So the letters are F, D, S, J. Let me know when you guys are all done typing in your letters. And I think what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to type out one letter of the alphabet, just like the alphabet straight across. So here's A, B, C, D, E, and you don't have to necessarily do this, only if you want to. F, and here's J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So let me scroll that up a little.
And can you put in G and H? It didn't catch them.
Oh, yes.
And I, it's erasing as you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you for catching that. All right, is everyone okay if I go ahead and delete some of our alphabet that we did 10 times each up here so I can move the screen up?
I think that's good.
All
and
right.
It is being recorded, so you'll be able to watch it again.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and erase our alphabet. That way, what I just typed will be at the top for you guys. It might be a little bit easier for you guys to see. So I was hoping that we could do an activity. don't erase what you guys have written. But I was hoping that I could give you guys a dot or a letter combination, and you guys can either in the chat or raise your hand, either spell back that word or just tell me what the word is. Let me know if you guys are up for that.
You're still missing the letter J
Oh.
in there.
Sorry, I should proofread. Normally I proofread in everyday life, I promise. E-F-G-H-I-J.
There.
Okay. A-L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z.
You got them all. Okay, they're ready.
All right. So I'm going to say it out loud as well as type this for you guys too. So you guys, it's up to you to decode this stuff. So I'm going to do .1, or it's letter F. And then we're going to do dots 1, 3, 4, 5, or letters F, S, J, K. And we're also going to do dots 1, 4, 5, or F, J, K. And if somebody can either raise their hand or tell me in the chat what that word says, or just spell the word out to me. Ah, good job, guys.
We see A-N-D.
Yes. And
Moto and Justin and Susan, nice work.
yes, and that spells the letter and. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's do dots 1, 2, 3, 4. So letters F, D, S, J. That's 1, 2, 3. Or letters F, D, S. Then dot 1, or letter F. And let's do dots 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or that's going to be letters F, S, J, K, L. You can tell me what that spells. I see the answer in the chat. Good job, guys.
Justin and Heck Marie, Sandy, Moto, Ruby, Karen, Ronnie all say play. Susan and Sanaya, Josephina say play. Aisha, Mildred say play.
Yep.
Matthew says play. Olga, nice job, guys.
Yes, good job. I like the participation. You guys are doing great.
Okay, we're ready for a new one.
All right. I can't trick you guys. All right, the next one, we are going to do dots 2, 4, 5, 6. So that's letter D, J, K, L. Dot 1, so that's letter F. Then dots 1, 3, 4, 5. So that's letters F, S, J, K. And then we're going to do dots 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's letters D, S, J, K. Ooh, I see that chat going crazy.
Aisha and Sandy, Karen, Justin, Susan, Heck Marie, Ronnie, Olga, Lisa, Gloravette, Matthew, Miriam. Oh my gosh, they all have the word want. W-A-N-T. Nice job, guys.
Yes, good job, guys. All right, let's go to another one. All right, now we're going to do dots 1, 2, 5, or letters F, D, K. Dots 1, 3, 5, or letters F, S, K. Dots 1, 3, 4, or letters F, S, J. And then we're going to do dots 1, 5, or letters F, FK. See the chat lighten up again.
Moto, Sandy, Justin, Olga, Karen, Heck Marie, Susan, Ravisaris, Aisha, Matthew, Miriam, home, H-O-M-E. Nice work.
Good, which I'm sure a lot of us have been home a lot lately. Good job, guys.
Brenda, Glorivette, Keen, nice work.
Very good. All right, moving on. Now we're going to do dots 2, 3, 4, 5, or letters D, S, J, K. Then we're going to do dots 1, 2, 5 for the letters F, D, K. Then we're going to do dots 1, 5 for the letters F, K. And we're going to do dots 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 or letters F, S, J, K, L.
Sandy, they, Moto, Karen, Susan, Matthew, Rebaceris, Keen, Uriah, Gloriavette, Miriam, all have they. Melissa and Gina, Aaron and Matthew, nice work. Aisha, you have great deciphering skills. The word is they.
Good job, guys. We got a smart group here today. All right. Now the next word we're going to do is dots. We're going to start off with dots 1, 2, 3. So that's letters F, D, S. Dots 2, 4. So that's letters D, J. Dots 1, 3. So that's letters F and S. Then we're going to do dots 1, 5. That's letters F and K.
Keen, Karen, Justin, Ronnie, Lisa, Aaron, Mildred, Allison, Heckmarie, Gloriavette, Susan, Sandy, Uriah, Matthew, Miriam, Sony, and Aisha, like, L-I-K-E. Nice work.
Good job. All right. I have just a few more words for you guys. I got 3 more left.
That sounds good.
Get through them. All right. So the next word we're going to do is dots 1, 2, 4, 5, or letters F, D, J, K. Dots 1, 3, 5. So that's F, S, K. And one more letter, we're going to do dots 2, 3, 4, 5, or D, S, J, K. Who can solve that one?
Ooh, Karen, Justin, Sandy, Heckmarie, Lisa, Sanaya, Uriah, Rabaceris, Keen, Miriam, Aisha, Matthew, Gina, Sony, Aaron, Got, G-O-T. Right, Christina?
Well, you got that right. Good job, guys. All right. Number 1, let's do dots 1, 4. So it's letters F, J. Dot 1, that's letter F. And then let's do dots 1, 3, 4, 5. So that's F, S, J, K.
Oh, Karen, Justin, Trina, Lisa, Heckmarie, Allison, Miriam, Aisha, Matthew, Uriah, the word can, C-A-N, right, Rabaceris, and Gloriavette. Good job.
Yes, good job. You guys are fast. All right. And we have one last word. So we're going to do dots 1, 4. So that's letters F, J. Dots 1, 3, 5. So that's F, S, K. Then we're going to do dots 1, 3, 4. So that's F, S, J. Then we're going to do dots 1, 5. That's F, K.
Ronnie, Sandy, Lisa, Karen, Keen, Rabaceris, Allison, Gloriavette, Sanaya, Trina, Miriam, Matthew, Aisha, Sony, Brenda, the word come, C-O-M-E. Nice work.
Very good job, guys.
If you'll stop sharing your screen for a moment,
I
we've
was
got a
just gonna
couple questions.
Yep.
So we have the question that was coming in, and people who know a little bit more Braille are saying there's contractions for some of these words. But some people don't know what contractions are. What are contractions?
So contractions are what's referred to as grade 2 Braille. Contractions are just different different key combinations that they form like just different characters that can represent either a whole word or part of a word. So like I'll give you an example. Like my favorite contractions are the initial letter contractions. So the letter B, that's 1, 2. That can mean the whole word but, B-U-T, or the letter C, that's 1, 4. That can mean the whole word can. So that's an example of what a contraction is.
And I'm sure if they want to learn more, they can. There's lots of places to learn more, but this was a great beginning lesson. Are there any other questions? If you have a question, keep your hand raised. Aisha, do you have a question?
Yep. Okay. So, do you think that I feel like I'm confusing the beginners out there with? Do you think it's confusing when I'm doing the contractions out there or no? Because I don't want to confuse the beginner kids.
Do I think it's confusing when we're doing contractions?
No, I think it's confusing when I'm doing the contractions out there and any younger kids, you know, that don't know the contractions. So
yes, contractions.
I don't want to confuse them with what the younger kids don't know yet.
Do you have a question about contractions?
Oh no, I was just making sure I wasn't confusing the younger kids. That's all.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your concern. But yes, contractions can be can get a little confusing, especially when you're first learning. That's why it's a whole process. That's why today we did the just the alphabet and just like what is considered grade 1 Braille.
And you have one more question from Sandy. Sandy, what's your question? You can try holding the space bar down. There you go.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just,
That is okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
So much, Val. That was a really great introduction on the alphabet, and what an interesting way to learn it too, using a QWERTY keyboard. Typically, when we learn the alphabet in Braille, we're using something like a Perkins Braille writer, like the Perkins Braille writer that I have on my shelf here. So this was really interesting to see it being used with some computer software and using a computer keyboard. So thank you for that lesson. Let me just give you a preview of what's happening next week. We have some returning folks. Tammy Reisman is going to do Fun with Braille too. If you didn't get a chance to see her last time she was with us, it's a really great lesson and it is archived. So part 2 will be on Monday, and I recommend, if you can, to give part 1 a glance before joining us on Monday. We also have some returning visitors. Robin Keating-Clark was with us really early on in Virtual Excel Academy, and she's back. We're excited to have her joining us next week, along with Cindy Bockover, also doing some low vision devices, and also Time for Tots will be on Friday. So join us next week for some more amazing Virtual Excel Academy lessons. And we just want to say goodbye for now. Have a wonderful weekend. In our house, what do we say? We say, Friday!
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Val. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, everyone.